before T-Rex ruled the plains, before the massive sauropods shook the ground with every thunderous step, there was something else. A creature so ancient, its very existence rewrote the beginning of the dinosaur age. Buried deep in the red sands of Africa, silent for nearly 243 million years, lay the bones of something older than any dinosaur we've ever known. Its name, Nyasasaurus parringtoni. But was it really the first dinosaur? Or something even stranger? A being caught in the evolutionary shadows, halfway between reptile and giant. Tonight, we travel back to a world before the dinosaurs, to uncover the truth behind the forgotten ancestor of giants. The story begins over 243 million years ago. During the Middle Triassic period, the Earth looked nothing like it does today. Africa wasn't even Africa yet. It was part of a massive supercontinent called Pangaea, a land scorched by heat, endless deserts, and violent storms, and in what's now Tanzania, near the shores of an ancient lake known as Lake Nyasa, something extraordinary took its first steps. A creature about 6 feet long, walking upright, bones light but tough. It was fast, agile, yet still primitive. It didn't know it, but it was walking straight into history, as possibly the first dinosaur to ever exist. The world almost never learned its name. Back in the 1930s, British paleontologist Francis Rex Parrington unearthed a few strange bones in Tanzania, a humerus, part of a shoulder blade, and a few vertebrae. They looked familiar but somehow older than any dinosaur known at the time. Then the fossils were placed in storage and forgotten for decades, until 2012, when scientists finally took another look, and what they found changed everything. The bones showed elongated muscle scars, signs of rapid movement, warm-blooded metabolism, and an upright stance. These were the traits of a true dinosaur. And yet, Nyasasaurus was far older than the rest. It existed 10 to 15 million years before the earliest dinosaurs we've ever found, like Eoraptor and Herrerasaurus. But here's where things get weird. Was Nyasasaurus really a dinosaur, or just a close relative? Some scientists believe it was part of a group called dinosauriforms, creatures that came right before the first true dinosaurs. If that's true, Nyasasaurus wasn't a full dinosaur yet, but the final step before evolution crossed that invisible line. Its body was a strange mix, a long neck like later plant eaters, powerful arms for balance, and bones laced with tiny canals for fast blood flow. Something cold-blooded reptiles never had. It was becoming something new, no longer just another reptile, but the blueprint for what would one day dominate the Earth. The rise of Nyasasaurus marked the spark of something huge, the dawn of the age of dinosaurs. From these humble beginnings came the towering sauropods, the fierce carnosaurs, and the cunning theropods that would rule the planet for the next 160 million years. But back then, creatures like Nyasasaurus lived in the shadows, overshadowed by bigger reptiles, fighting to survive in a world that wasn't theirs yet. Every step it took was a fight for survival. Every adaptation, a clue that evolution was planning something unstoppable. And slowly, over countless ages, its descendants would rise to become the undisputed kings of Earth. Today, what's left of Nyasasaurus rests quietly in museum drawers. Just a handful of bones, but enough to shake up everything we thought we knew about the dawn of dinosaurs. Scientists still debate. Was it the first dinosaur? The first to run on 2 legs? The first to warm its blood? Or just a failed evolutionary experiment that came too early? Every answer opens another mystery. And in those ancient scars and fractures, lies the story of evolution itself, the story of how one small creature broke nature's rules and changed history forever. Nyasasaurus may never roar on the big screen, or stand as tall as the giants that followed, but its footsteps echo through time. Because every colossal beast, from T-Rex to Brachiosaurus, owes its legacy to one small, mysterious being that walked under the blazing African sun long before the word dinosaur even existed. This is the story of Nyasasaurus parringtoni, Earth's first dinosaur, and the shadow that started it all. If you love exploring the forgotten corners of Earth's ancient past, subscribe now to No Chill Nature, where every legend, fossil, and mystery comes roaring back to life.